Could you talk more on your early experiences in the mining sector, and then could you elaborate what kind of mines you're working with, and then what the criticality and the science and the heart of it,
Indeed. I spent most of my early days in the nickel industry in Western Australia, and that was mostly around the Kalgoorlie, Kambalda area and a bit north of there. And those mines were found in the 1960s. And there's quite a long period of getting through, well, not only period in terms of time, but a lot of work in getting through the various processes until you produce nickel metal at the end. So it involves mining itself, digging the ore out of the ground, then processing it, extracting the nickel from the ore, and typically in those places it was about 3% nickel. That was a good nickel ore. Then that concentrated nickel was sent. That turned out to be about 11 or 12% nickel. Was sent to the nickel smelter, which smelted it into an intermediate product, which was about 70% nickel, which went to the nickel refinery, which then produced the nickel briquettes. These days, the refinery is producing nickel sulfate for the battery industry rather than briquettes, which then goes to the stainless steel industry. So it's quite a long and involved process to start with what's in the ground and end up with nickel metal.